Nah, it's fine. I don't give a shit. I know we're starting the starting screen. Oh, yeah. Let's give a brief recap for everybody who fucking forgot, because I'm sure I did. Let me go back to my notes. So y'all have taken Rose from the village in the west, Malmo, to retrieve her husband, who has amnesia, named Jack, who thinks his name is Rose, who is currently in the north in the rat cave, as far as you know. You have just passed the first campsite where Jack slash Rose was earlier. You fought a giant enemy spider. There's Barleby. You left Jenny in town, presumably talked after you left. You had told your master you wanted her to learn stuff at the training place. So
hell yeah,
we'll see how that goes whenever you get back. She is currently resting or treating your crops and your craps. Your mushrooms are growing on their own right.
Yes.
Because nobody has to fuck with those because they're mushrooms.
Yeah.
You talked to Etio, the town leader, before you left about the evil Hindi yokai. That you just realized that they're probably shouldn't be in town, and you're gonna figure that out probably later, how they're getting in and whatever. So that's still fresh in your mind. Currently, you're resting for the night, and it's about to be daytime. The sandstorm has ended, and you now are about maybe a full day if you don't stop from the rat cave after you pass the Tengu cliffs and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start you back at your camp. Any questions before we start?
Can't think of anything.
Cool.
No.
Cool. All right. You're free to start your day. Everyone is rested up.
Excellent.
All right, then you're ready. You're ready to hit the road.
Yep.
If we just full march through the day, we can make it there by tonight.
Excellent. That sounds good. That way we can sleep in an actual town instead of not an actual
Champy's
town.
like, well, you mean a cave. It's kind of a cave. He just looks at Rose. It's a cave.
It is
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see my husband.
They have a town, though. I mean, it is in a cave, but it's a town.
Champy's just like, it's a cave. There's rats in there. Big rats. Huge rats.
This is, I guess, true.
Champy starts packing up all this stuff. As y'all start leaving and heading northbound, you do see the giant enemy spider's body if you have any interaction with it whatsoever.
Oh, it's still there?
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. It faded. I forgot. It fucking faded because it was a summon thing.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I was about to say, oh, that's concerning.
Yeah, that's like, whoa, wait a minute.
No, you're right. It was it exploded into fairy dust or whatever the fuck happens when you summon creatures disappear.
Yeah.
You're right. So you're heading north. You get to the first part and the where you first approach here. All the sand has started in. It's more like a solid rock ground. There's the bunch of empty bird nest things that are on the ground. They're just randomly scattered about. No eggs, just a bunch of feathers. This is where you lost Rose the first time. If you have any interaction here that you want to do.
This is where the bridge, you said? This is the bridge, right?
We're not there yet. We're not to the bridge yet. It's soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I want to make sure to keep detect evil up.
Okay.
While we're going through here, in case there's another one of those fucking bird things.
Good idea. Champy says he has to go piss and goes and pisses in the bush that y'all
No,
found Rose.
I'm stopping him. Hold on.
I gotta piss.
I know you gotta piss, but don't don't go out of sight. Just pee on that tree.
Fine. He like turns around like the way you came and starts pissing in the dirt, the sand.
That's
You know what? That's better than you disappearing.
that
Rosie
is
like
better,
just covers
I
her
guess.
face. She like, this is weird. What's going on?
Yeah, sorry about that, but we had an incident here before, and I don't want it to happen again. So
Y'all aren't gonna have to watch me piss, are you?
no.
I mean, we just don't. We just can't have anybody go out of eyesight. Is the problem?
Do you have to pee? Because like,
It's a pretty good time. It's been, yeah, I could use the bathroom right now.
okay.
Is there like a bush around here? Or...
Here, take this. I hand her my bird.
Okay.
Just he'll just go over there. Just don't go.
Karujum looks at you and says, "Why do I have to watch her pee?"
Because we're.
She
Because
just
you
looks
know-
at the bird. He's gonna watch me?
No, look. Okay, someone needs to watch you to make sure that something doesn't grab you because something grabbed somebody else the last time we were here.
Who did it
Someone-
grab? Like one of y'all or?
Yeah.
Someone we were traveling with. Anyway,
Didn't you
I
say
don't want that.
you took Jack through here? Did they grab Jack?
He's fine. Okay, listen, he's perfectly fine. He may or may not have been the person that was indeed grabbed. I'm not saying he was, but anyway, I'm just wanting to make sure it doesn't happen
Amazing.
again.
That's a sense motive. That's
I'm not lying. I'm just
yeah, but you're kind of being deceitful with how you're
That's
saying
fair.
it. That's
That's fair.
definitely a sense motive.
that's fair. She can roll.
She rolled a 15. I'm not giving
Oh,
her
whoa.
bonus.
Buff.
I'm not. Okay, whatever. I don't even know what I rolled.
She knows that you're.
Yeah,
just being a
she
shitty
knows.
Person.
She knows. She
She's
knows.
like, I'm gonna go over here. He can just sit around the corner and listen.
That's fine. That's fine. I just
Okay.
figured it would be better him do it than one of us.
She goes and pushes in the same bush that y'all found him in. It's just a very good hidden bush.
Cool.
And comes back a few minutes later.
Excellent.
There was not. I don't like using leaves.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
didn't y'all pack toilet paper?
I don't know. Is that just like I
Yeah,
don't know.
Soul, why didn't you?
It's never come up before?
Huh. Weird. Anyway, so y'all continue your journey more north. You pass across the cliff part where it falls off immediately, where you cast the minor image before, or you saw the guy jump with the minor image. And now you're at the big open place that has all the rocks and stuff. And you notice something off.
Hell yeah.
So let me describe the scene that you're gonna see. Oh shit, that's the wrong fucking thing. Oops. Let me describe the scene. So in front of you, as you recall, there were two statues, one on each side. Behind them, a bit. One on the left side, there was a closer rock, and then further back, there was two standstill up rocks that are like parallel to each other that had nests on top of each other. You noticed the left bird statue, the one that's the bird head, the one that you defeated.
Right.
That statue's been, well, I don't know how to put it. It's been torn up from the legs up. There's no remains of the statue above the feet. Somebody came and destroyed it in some way, and it's just not there. Which is very odd, because this thing was made of very sturdy stone, and it seems it has just been ripped off in a
Indeed.
way.
At least they left the grippies.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You don't detect any evil, by the way, since it's still active. So that's where you're at now.
that's cause for concern.
You see Champy reaching into his bag and pulling out some rope.
Ah, right. I forgot the bridge. Yeah.
Champy is tying the rope around Rose as you speak.
Yes.
Clearly way too early, but he's doing it anyway. He's like, all right, who wants to tie their own rope?
Uh,
He starts offering around.
okay. I guess I can tie myself my knot. That's fine.
All right, make a use rope check.
I will indeed. Oh, I didn't do good. Can I take a 10 on it since we're not being
You
rushed?
can.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do that instead.
10's good enough.
I'm gonna let
Yeah.
I'm gonna let so how are we gonna go across the bridge?
The bridge. Apparently one at a time. Who knows? Y'all haven't made that up yet. Champy just tying rope around each of you because that's just what he's been doing.
How was it last time? We needed to just basically as long as we just move along and hold on to the handrails.
Yeah, you could just move in and hold the handrails.
Yeah. So we'll just go in a line.
Okay,
Alright.
I will go last, and then Rose can go in between me and so we'll do Champy first, then Soul, then Rose, then me.
All right, that's not gonna work because Champy's tied to Rose, and
I was
then
gonna say I thought it was gonna be Champy, Rose, me, and then you.
I think that's what's gonna have to be at this point, unless
I just trust myself more to catch her if something goes wrong.
Well, I'm very light as well. Like, so
Yeah.
I think the two of us being in the middle would be good because then you and Champy kind of on.
Champy
either-
starts marching forward, pulling Soul and Rose with him.
Oh, well, looks like we're doing this.
He gets to the bridge and looks down. Let me roll some. All right, no. And then as he starts going, he's holding the handrail, and then Rose gets to look down a little bit. Oh, okay. And she says, "What's that?" And Champy's like, "Keep moving, don't look down." And he pulls her forward as he's holding the handrail. So you get your chance to look down if you'd like.
I'm gonna have Karudrum look down. Tell me what's down there.
Okay, so Karudrum fries down a little bit, and he notices the statue that y'all saw before is just at the bottom of the ravine.
Oh, that's not.
I rolled a nat 20 for my spot check to look and see what the fuck is down.
You
what's going
also
on down
see
there.
the statue that is falling down the ravine. It is shattered down there, so you can only imagine that it got thrown wholly all the way down and then just broke on the way down.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Champy crossed the bridge, and then Rose, and then Soul, and then Bartleby. You're now across the bridge. Congratulations, you've survived the bridge.
Nice. Much easier than the first time.
Yes. And you now enter the forest.
I almost made a joke about Jack, and I had to stop myself.
No,
Good
that's
job.
pretty good.
I appreciate that.
Champy doesn't. He wanted to hear the joke.
That dead ass was about to be like, "Hey, remember when Jack almost died?" And I was like, "Nope, never mind."
That's good. Good times. So you're now in the forest, where the goblins were, and they're at Hindi Yokai. And it's starting to get dusk. Do you want to continue all the way to the cave? You still have a little bit of daylight.
It's only like another hour or so.
You'll get to the cave, and it'll start being dark pretty much.
Oh, we might as well go all the way.
Yeah.
All right, you get to the cave. At the entrance, and Rose touches the outside of the cave when she gets there, and she's like, "He's here, right?"
He should be, yeah.
I don't like. She's narrows her eyes. I don't like how you just said that. Like, you're not sure.
No, I mean, the last time we saw him, he was staying here, and he seemed fairly happy. And well, okay, whatever. Anyway, I think I'm making it worse. Anyway, he's probably here.
Oh my god.
I don't
Probably.
I can't. I can't know for certain if he's here. But this is the last.
She just looks at Bartleby.
You just don't worry about him. He's overcompensating for his racism. It's okay.
She just looks back at you. What?
I'm not racist.
That's Champy. She looks at Champy. That's what all racists say.
I just go in the cave.
So y'all go in the cave. You go in, and you see. Hold on. You see the other two humans that were in the cave first. They're over there farming. Their names were Bob and Jim.
Very nice.
They're
Amazing.
just over there cultivating their mushrooms and shooting the shit. And they look up and they say, "Hey, it's y'all. What's up?"
Greetings
And y'all brought a
salutations.
lady.
We did.
They just
Don't-
start doing this thing.
Don't be weird.
Okay.
This is actually Rose's wife, and his name is not Rose. Anyway,
What?
we
They just look at each other. What?
never you mind. Where is he?
Oh, he's talking. Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh, he's talking to Sat Khan, the farmer rat. Apparently, Rose has been doing really good. Like, really good. He's really good at growing stuff. Let me tell you. It's like whoa. It's whoa. Bob comes over and puts his arm over. He's like, yeah, he's not exaggerating. He's really good at growing stuff.
That's great. Okay, well, we're gonna go get him now.
All right. We'll see y'all soon. And the lady. This-
I hate these people now.
you gotta think they haven't seen a woman human in how long? Years.
and they never will again if they keep fucking around.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all come over the around the corner, and you see Rose Jack standing there with the farmer man, Bill, and they're just talking, shooting shit, and you see Rose in his hands. He has
Can we
the
call him-
what?
Can we call him Brother Man Bill?
Yeah. So you see him holding a mushroom, where the other ones are like, a few inches. This one's like literally a foot big. It's amazing how big this thing is. You kind of admire it from this distance. It's weird that it's this huge, because as confident as the rat guy seen, you haven't seen any of these in this cave yet, like this big.
In a minute.
So they're just talking shit right there, and Rose from beside you, the woman, runs up and says, "Jack, Jack!" And she just runs up and just like wraps her arms around her and like wraps her arms around him and just swings around him and stuff. And he's just like sitting there stun locked, and he just looks at y'all. He's like, "Hey, you!"
Hello.
He's patting her back and stuff.
I tap Bartleby on the arm. Remember how the town that we got Rose from, how they grew a lot of stuff really easily, and we thought it was the fairy that were doing it.
Champion just leans in. Wasn't it a pixie?
Maybe the pigs. Maybe like I still think it was the pixie. Like I don't think this guy.
Champion just like group huddles with y'all. He's like, "Guys, what if he's the pixie?"
I don't think that's the case, but I mean, look at the size of that mushroom. That's not normal.
Didn't Champy's like, wait, I remember Rose telling me that he used to like help grow all the food. That's why she wanted him back in town. One of the reasons, remember? Well, besides the husband.
Exactly.
So he's growing the food, right?
And he's been missing for the same amount of time as their food stopped being,
Yeah.
So he's a pixie, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying he's a pixie.
No,
Oh
I hear
yeah,
you.
I
hear
bet
you.
he's a pixie. Just Champy like leans over his shoulder and looks at him. No, he's totally a pixie. You can talk to pixies, right?
Yeah. Speak to him in Sylvan.
I feel, see, y'all call me racist, but I feel like that's kind of racist. What
do you
you
mean?
just said.
That's how you find out, right? He just looks at over his shoulder and like squinting. He's like, dude, it's totally him. It's got to be. Just like leans in.
I mean, it is possible that he has like a little bit of magic blood in him or something.
So while you are talking about this, you hear Jack say, Hey, long time no see. How you been? He just
Oh god,
like,
he doesn't. I was like,
So go over there and fix it.
me?
Go, go, go.
What? Oh, what
she's
am I
like, Jack,
supposed?
I've missed you so much. He's like, yeah, I've missed you too, buddy.
Oh god. Okay, Why are you sure you want me to try to do this?
Yeah, boy, go, go.
She like
Oh
leans
god.
back from him. She's like, don't worry, I know it's been a long time. They told me you forgot. It's okay.
So
We'll get you back.
I walk up to them. uh,
I go talk to the other
Rose.
farmers.
Yes, they both say, had you?
Okay. I'm sorry. I was speaking to the male Rose.
She just looks at you, huh? Just looks
Sends
at
Jack.
So okay. So a little bit of a we found some stuff out about you. I know you've got amnesia, so this is all
Yeah?
going to be pretty shocking to hear. So
Yeah.
kind of prepare
You
yourself.
found stuff. Tell me, what happened?
Okay. So two big things. Number one, your name is actually Jack,
Huh.
not.
He like just leans back. But then why do I have a rose tattoo?
So I'm glad you asked. So the rose tattoo is because of her.
She just
Her
lifts
name-
her fucking sleeve up and shows her tattoo.
See, that's a Jack tattoo, and you have a rose tattoo. You guys are actually
Oh.
married.
He just looks at her and looks at you and he's like,
Oh my god.
oh, and she wants
I'll-
child support or
I
No,
lean
you
over to Champion. I'm like, what if he has a husband now?
No, nothing like she just. I mean, she thought you were dead, and
Oh,
now you're
no, I'm not dead.
no. Right. So she wants you to come back home. We found your home.
Oh, but I like it here.
With
She's just like, no, you don't understand. She takes his hands and looks at him. She's like, Jack, she looks at the mushroom on the ground. Do you know why you're good at growing things? He's like,
Say it, please.
because I got two green thumbs. He just like thumbs ups at her, and she's like, kinda. It's kinda like that. It's kinda like that. See,
I whisper to you real quick. Is it because he's half pixie?
she just like turns and looks at you. She's like, no.
Damn.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. You keep going. You keep going.
Weird you say pixie. You could have asked about this a little sooner, but Jack, when you were younger, back in Malmo, you wandered off into the forest, and there was apparently a pixie there that you told me about, and it was like one of your best friends or something. And it's just easier for me to take you outside to show you. Can you come outside? It's easier that way. He's like, he just looks at the farmer guy. He's like, sure.
Oh, man.
She just looks at you. He just looks at y'all. Please don't let her kidnap me.
She's not going to kidnap you.
I
okay?
mean, there's worse things that can happen, man. Come on.
Champy just like puts his arm around. And he's like, look, you're too young. You're too old to be kidnapped. And then he looks at the rat guy. He's like, hey, don't y'all have a store in here? He's like, oh yeah, it's that way. And Champy just walks off into the town.
I'd go Champion.
Okay.
Yes, Jack, because that's your name now. I will
Okay.
come with you to make you safe, so you don't think that Rose is going to kidnap you. But she's not
Yeah,
going to.
because how dare you run away with an attractive woman? Oh no, woe is you.
Exactly. You get it. So we're gonna split the party for a second.
Yeah,
So Jack Rose and Soul go outside. Champy and Barley, we'll just stick with y'all for a second because your thing's not gonna be very big. Champy walks to a store and he finds the general store guy. Oh god, I gotta find his fucking name. There's only so many people in this fucking town.
I only wrote down the name of the mayor. Sorry.
So they find Lar Econ, and Champy's in there talking about stuff that he wants to. He's like, do y'all have any like special stuff? I don't need armor or weapon. I just need like, I don't know, a weapon that's not like that. Do y'all have like ranged weapons? He's like, we have. He just like looks under and like, he's like, I have some special thing that you might want. It's nobody really wants it here. It's kind of something you can throw at people. And he's like, yeah, I'll take that. He just like lifts up this little egg carton and puts it on the table. It's like a little half dozen egg carton. And he's like, 50 gold. And Jamie's like, this sounds like an amazing deal. He just like slaps the money on the table. I don't even have any questions. He's like,
Meanwhile, I'm like walking outside with the two of them, and all of a sudden my brain just like I sense Champy is doing something fucking stupid.
So the shop owner's like, all right, the only thing you have to do is just don't take them out unless you want to throw them, and don't crush them under your fat ass. Champy's like, looks at his ass. He's like, it's not that fat. He looks at Bartleby. It's not that fat, right?
Listen, man, you just wasted money on what appeared to be eggs. So good
Shop
luck.
owner's like, only use one at a time. And then he just slides it across the table and takes the money and puts it in the fucking thing. Do you have anything you would like to do in the shop?
No, you know how like somebody, how you like somebody you're with wants to go shopping and like you go because you don't have anything else to do, so you're just kind of like looking at every single item in the store, waiting on them to be done.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm doing.
All right, that's cool. All right, so while that's happening, we return to Soul and the two roses. They go outside. After they go outside, Rose the woman finds a wildflower. Hold on, I think I'm fucking crashing or something. My shit just keeps clipping. Hello?
It keeps popping on Steam that you're like going in and out of like settings.
Oh, that's terrifying. Your voice also keeps lagging for me, so we're gonna give that a second. Let me get a water. While I'm doing this, I'm probably fine. It's probably fine. If we crash, it'll be all right. So Rose, the woman, looks around and finds a little wildflower, and she beckons Jack to come over. She's like, Jack, come here. I'll show you what you can do. And she like spreads the grass, lays it down right next to the flower. She just like takes his hand. And she's like, here, cup your hands around like this. And she like does it with him, like puts her hands around his. And Soul, you hear her say something. She says, all right, Jack, I just need you to say one thing. And he just looks at her and looks at the flower. And she's like, focus on the flower and say, and then she just says, grow in Sylvan. And he like looks at her and looks at the flower and he just repeats the word. And the flower buds and blossoms and springs open as new life and grows a little bit and seems livelier.
Oh, what the fuck?
I need you to make a spellcraft check for me.
Hey, yes, let's go. Let's go. This is what I can do, baby. All right.
Nat one.
No, I didn't roll great, but I got a 20.
That's good enough. You notice that this is plant growth.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, that's a thing he just did. And sure enough, as the phrase he used earlier implies, his thumbs kind of glow a little bit green while he does it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is he a druid?
I guess we'll find out soon.
Right?
So he just looks at the flowers like, whoa, I can do that? She's like, yes, you can do a lot of things. That's just the one word I've always heard you say.
Holy shit. Oh my.
So yeah, you're having that thing. She's like, you can do whatever you want. She like grabs his hands and like holds them up with hers. She's like, you just got to remember. And he's like,